is Jamie, and welcome back to J-Bug Jamie. Today we are talking about Greenleaf, an OWN network new series. We are on episode 3. We shall see him as he is. This episode right here was... That's all I'll say. Okay, let me go on. I'm just going to focus on the parts of this episode that I really enjoyed. I have my notes here. So if I leave anything out, just down in the comments below, share your thoughts. Let me know what was your favorite part. We shall see him as he is. We got a chance to see Kevin and Charity go to the karaoke bar, and Kevin sings a classic by the great legend Stevie Wonder. Kevin, that was cute. I really liked that. And then did you guys notice that the two men at the karaoke bar were flirting with Kevin? They sent over drinks for Charity and Kevin. Well, they sent over drinks for Kevin, but it was two, so Charity got a chance to partake in the giftation of, that's the word that I'm using, the giftation of the drinks. And we got a chance to see them kind of make out a little bit. You can tell when they're together and making out that although Kevin is participating in the romantic aspect of his relationship with Charity, it's still a sense, you can still sense that he's unsure and not really living in his truth. He has these other feelings that he hasn't even been able to express to his wife Charity, these feelings for the same sex. You can tell in episode 2, when Kevin was renting out the venue to the guy, there was some type of connection between them two. You could just feel it in the atmosphere. So Kevin, you really need to be honest with Charity. Hopefully you will be as the season goes on. Jacob and Carissa, oh my God. Jacob and Carissa, Lamont, as I said before, I love him. Anyway, so Jacob and Carissa, I love this part. This was my favorite part of the night of this whole entire episode. Episode 3 was when David and Carissa went to sit down with the deacon and deaconess and have dinner. And they were just giving advice on love and romance. And they were talking about how they met. And you could just feel the love between that couple was just beautiful. It was just flowing through. And how he knew right away that he wanted to marry the woman. I'm sorry I don't know their names, but they were just a beautiful couple. And you can see, oh my God, we got a chance to see Carissa show some real human emotion. At that moment in her face, you can see like, oh my God, she really wants to be loved by a man who sees her, all of her beauty from inside and the beauty that flows in the exterior. You could just tell she was like, wow, she was in awe of their genuine relationship. And I really like that. And Jacob was kind of feeling, you could tell in Jacob's face that he felt like he wants a love like theirs. I'm not sure if he felt like he could have it with Carissa, but he wants a love that they have, but also that he's also doing something that's ungodly by having affairs too. So with Jacob, he shows his emotions on his face, but sometimes it's really hard to tell if he feels guilty about what he's doing or if he just feels like I'm getting away with it, so why just not continue. But I really love that episode. And then on the ride going home, it's just, you could tell that they just, well, I don't know if this is true, but did you guys use like the same scene, like going and coming? Because anyway. But on the ride home, you could see a little part of Carissa's face where she was just like, wow, just thinking about what the couple told them. And she really wants love. You can tell. I was already riding for Carissa because I love her acting, her character. But just to see her show that emotion for love, that really was like, yes, I want you to have that. Maybe it'll calm her down a little bit and bring her down to another level where she can relate to everybody. Also, we got a chance to, I said this in my last review, but this was really in episode 3. Noah's girlfriend and Grace Greenleaf, they all go out to dinner. And as I said before, Grace and Noah, yes, they will probably end up together. You could just see the way Noah looks at her, and you can see the way Grace looks at Noah. There is love there, And sometimes that kind of love, it can't be denied no matter who you're with. But I just hate that Noah's girlfriend is so insecure. Like, she made a comment like that Grace and her are so different. You know, why he ended up with her is hard for her to believe. Of course you're different. You guys are different people. Of course, he's just because he's with you doesn't mean that you're the same as Grace. So she's just, I love her, but she got to work on that security part. Oh, the part that I didn't like, that my least favorite part of the night, was when Mavis was reprimanding the young man for stealing. I feel like that part could have been left on the drawing, on the table, meaning that it didn't have to be aired. I just didn't like it. I didn't like the scene. It just, I know people have this image of young African American men or black men, and I just didn't like that they put that out there. Put something positive, like show Mavis saying, oh, you get a scholarship because you're getting straight A's and you're doing good. Don't always put out that negative stereotype that the mother, single mother, and on drugs, and he had to steal. I didn't like that scene, but I did like, I'll tell you what I like. Charity and Kevin are trying to get pregnant, so Charity takes a pregnancy test, and she ends up pregnant, and she shares the news with her mom. So I'm going to go for 1 minute and talk about this. I didn't like the part where the two granddaughters were getting high on drugs. I really hope that they're found out, because I just hate that they're into this drugs and doing all of that. Please, I hope through the season that they're caught, because they're both great girls. But the way that they play them back and forth, Kevin and Jacob and Carissa's daughter is seen as the bad apple, and Grace Greenleaf daughter is seen as his sweet angel. I really don't like that part, but I digress. Favorite part besides Carissa and Jacob was when Mavis was talking to Uncle Mac, and they were kind of having a showdown in the bar, and he was trying to threaten her, telling her that he can have the building torn down and have the people just take it from her. He is just real bold and real cocky. He's getting on my nerves kind of with his cockiness. And then Oprah she really showed her acting skills when she was talking about, she's already a great actress as we know, but she showed it when she was telling him about their parents and how they grew up, and why is he allowing the demons that they went through as kids, why is he putting that off on other people. That scene right there, you dug deep. You could tell that came from the depths of your acting. Just good job. I'm loving, the part that I least, as well, my second least like part was when they went to go get on the private plane and the plane didn't work. Mrs. First Lady May, I'm gonna need you to humble yourself. You can fly commercial. It's okay. It's okay to fly commercial or first class or whatever, commercial class. It's okay, First Lady May, for you to fly with us commoners. You'll be all right. Humble yourself. Overall, episode 3, we got to see each character. It seems like each episode we're growing and we're getting a chance to see little snippets of each person and who they are individually. So overall, I'll say that I enjoyed seeing the characters develop in episode 3. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't watched my review of episode 1 and 2, hit the links in the description button and watch the episode review, and let me know your comments. Let me know your favorite parts of Greenleaf, what you're enjoying, what you're not enjoying, what you feel like needs to be worked on and improved, and just let's talk about it. Let's make a conversation down in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye. I'm gonna say pace it out, pace it. Bye, you guys.